Hello, hello. Here we started live. This is going to be a slow, long live stream. I've just got a few carves to make, so I'm just going to dive right in. I got some orders that came through, so I will be making some catch-all trays. I've got a nasty piece of wood here, reclaimed lumber. We're going to shave the top off of it with the surfacing bit. We're going to see what it looks like under this. There's a piece of wood I'm going to be working with. Thick as all get out, so I got plenty of room to shave it down a little bit to see what's under that weathered surface. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to be using V-carve to cut out these. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do 3 of them. I shipped one of them off this morning, but I got one more to ship off. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of extras. So I'm going to make these 3 trays right here for, these are going to hold a 3-inch glass insulator. Here's the glass insulator it's going to hold. It's going to be a night light in the bottom of it. And I've got a little cable track back here for the wire to fall off the back. So we're going to go ahead and get started carving these. This material needs to be 24 inches long. And there we go already. I know I say it all the time, but it's really true. I spend more time walking around my shop looking for stuff than I do on the actual project. Got a tape measure in my hand while I've already got one on the wood. I'm looking for a pencil. You can find a pencil, so that's the best thing. First thing you can find. The rain is coming down. I hope I don't lose power in the middle of a carve. Here comes an earbud warning. It's getting ready to get loud. Dead battery. Every battery I'm grabbing's dead. That figures. Got a big old split in this end of it, so I ain't gonna be able to use much more of this. Vacuum up some of the sawdust real quick. We're going to go ahead with cheap plant method. We'll use some scraps and I'll wedge it in there real good. And a couple of screws, 45 of these in here, so it'll pull tight against the workpiece. Kind of shorter piece there. A little nub sticking out there. Now you gotta make the clamp real quick. That's good and tight. Alright, that ain't going nowhere. So there's my 24-inch piece of oak. I got 6.5 inches. That says 6 1/4, so I ain't gonna worry about that little bit extra stock here. That's going to fit, so let's go ahead and do our tool pass. First thing I'm going to do is surface this thing, but last time I ran this, I was only doing one tray, so I'm going to go ahead and add these extra vectors in here. We're going to do all these trays at one time. I'm using a bow bit from IDC Woodcraft to make the pockets. I know I got 2 bow bits somewhere. So your shade pocket will be the next thing. Add these vectors. And calculate those. Shade pocket is where the insulator is going to sit down, and that's only going 1/4 inch deep, so that'll be plenty good enough. Then I'll do the cable track. This is where the cable is going to, the wire for the lights can come out the back of the tray right there. And that's going down 1/2 inch. That's a real quick tool path right there with the 1/4 inch end mill. Then you need the socket hole for the actual light socket to fit in. Down into the mix. That's going down. Yeah, that's going down 1 inch. And the last thing we'll do is cut out each tray. So make sure I've got my tabs in there, and I'll do. Calculate that out. I'm going to have to recalculate that in a minute, because once I get this searched off, I'm not exactly sure how thick that's going to be. So we'll redo that tool path here in a minute. But go ahead and knock that out. There's what the catch-all trays will look like. Alright. We're going to switch this vessel out for a surfacing bit. that rain is coming down. Let's go on down here. Check these email out of here. Maybe I'll tighten it up before you break it free. There we go. Always take your collet nut off. Clean your collet nut. Leave sawdust up in there. It can cause your bit to slip. Bit sitting there. Let's see what I got. Stick 25 inches. $635 I'm going to use a surfacing tool to look inside of juice ender. $635. That was 6.5 inches. I'm going to let's put 8 inches. $203 millimeters. The reason I'm making it bigger is because I want that bit to come past the wood. I don't want it to stop in the middle of the cut to change directions. Yeah. Got what you did what she could. There we go. Put your plate to the bit. Start the probe, set the Z height. Z height is set. Get my keyboard out of the way. Crank her up. A little big hand. I can move the stock to the right just a little bit. Got it. I didn't set the Z on the X and the Y. Z set 0 to X and 0 to Y. Let's try that another way. Right. Take the mask off. Just making some more catch-all trays. Made some sales, so I'm trying to get up some stock. Gantry out of the way. Let me clean up the spoil board. Vacuum's coming on, it's a little bit loud. We'll try to make this a little bit of high-paced stream tonight. All right, we'll knock these out real fast. This piece of wood's been sitting outside for a while. People say you can't use nothing but MDF as a spoil board. I'm just using a regular piece of plywood. Let's see, bring you back here. You come home. Probe button. Push it off on the bit. Start the probe. Z is set. Save your lungs and your eyeballs. And start it again. Here I am again, walking around the shop looking for tools. Keep doing my second set of calipers. We'll make this a little bit thinner. It's a really thick piece of wood, so instead of resetting the Z block, I just want to send this home to 0. And drop it. Wrap it. I'm going to drop a 10 millimeter. Because I'm normal. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it 3 millimeters. I don't want to 0 it. Three millimeters was kind of a light cut. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to drop it 4 millimeters this time. We're going to take a 4 millimeter cut. back on. According to G Center, that was 3,000 millimeters a second. I mean, a minute, excuse me. Scoop this gantry back out the way for a second. I need to vacuum up some of this mulch. I'll do that 2 more times, I guess. G Center ain't turning me loose. Well, there we go. Home. Drop it. 4 millimeters. Zero the Z. Bring it back up. Bring it home. Run it again. Another 4 millimeter pass. Millimeters a minute. Go ahead and swap it up with a bowl bit. Do a tray pocket next. That's 3,500 millimeters a minute. It's not even hot. Taking a 4 millimeter chunk, 4 millimeter deep cut. Clean out the pellet nut. There. There. Clean up some more of this mulch. I'll zero the bowl bit. home, exit Y. I'm going to make sure the center of this bit is right at the corner of the material now. Slice. Have not put out yet. There we go. Zero right there. Now, pocket trays will be first. Save this two path to the desktop. 3-inch insulator tray pocket. And the G symbol back up. And load that file I just created. And we'll be ready to roll. 3 passes on each tray. I'm going to start this one. I'm going to slow it down a little bit so I can see what it's going to do. Making some catch-all trays. Trying to pull some orders tonight. Making 3 trays out of this 24-inch piece of oak. And they don't fly, so I had to keep my eye on it real quick. I don't know about the spindle yet. I'm still thinking about it. You know, I swapped this one out for a plasma cutter anyway, so I'm not exactly sure how that would work. Tell you what though, I do like this camera so far. One thing about the CNC, it sure is loud. Millimeters a minute. Oh, 3,500 millimeters a minute on the surface bit. Taking you 4 millimeters. Sorry. Just a bit by branch in. Not so bad with some scratched wood I found later All right. I have been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes. I have measured this piece of wood to 24 inches. I've cut it with the skill saw. I've got it fastened down. I took 4 passes of surfacing, and I've got 3 pockets cut. Not to mention I surfaced the bottom and then flipped it, so that's 4 or 5 passes. Anyway, it's not bad. It's going pretty quick. All right. I'll change this bit out for the. Here's a hog. Yes, I'm going to use the hog roughing bit just because it's longer mainly. I'll sand it smooth. I just soon use the hog and knock it out real fast and sand it versus trying to use the down cut, which is just a little bit shorter of a bit. It would give a cleaner surface or a cleaner finish, but I can sand it down. How many hogs? It might be about time for me to get a new hog. I've got 2 hogs and 2 beasts from IDC. Come here, router. Still not hot. It's good. If your bit's hot, you're running your router too slow. Your RPMs are too high. I want to run the router back here just to make sure the collet does not bottom out on the material before it gets full depth. For one. 2, I want to 0 it to the surface of the machine. And you bring it up. Let's get out precise. .73 millimeters. That's what the machine says. That's how thick the machine says the material is. So that's how deep I need to make the final cutout. I got the pockets done. I'm going to go with the shade pocket next. Save that G code. Bring G center back up. Put shade pockets. I'm going to 0 that. Bring it up. Send the comb. You don't necessarily need a touch probe or a touch plate. Sometimes I'll just spin the bit by hand, and I'll keep lowering the Z until the bit starts grabbing the wood, and that's where I'll 0 it. All right, let's get these cut out. sounds like money to me, Mr. Oz. I sold 2 of these today. I only had 1 of them in stock. These are my catch-all trays. My nightlight catch-all trays. So I figured I'd go ahead and knock some out real quick. Long Mill's just eating this post up. Says 2,641 millimeters a minute. Go ahead and do the cable track next. Now this is the track that's going to lead to the back of the catch-all tray for the wire for the light delay. Mr. Oz, what do we say? You gotta let other people pay for your hobbies. Hi. Now for the socket hole. This is where the light socket is going to rest in. Socket hole. Yeah, Oz, she's old, but she's still making the money. One of these days I'll save up and I'll get that off deal. I've had this for 4 years, and I just finally changed the V-wheels on it a few months ago. That's the original hog bit that I bought too. Full bore, 2,042 millimeters a minute on this mat. The V-wheel issue may have been my fault. I might have crashed it once or twice. The good thing about a CNC machine is it will do exactly what you chose to do. The bad thing about a CNC machine is it will do exactly what you chose to do. All right. She's just about there. All I gotta do now is do the cutouts and sand her up, put a clear coat on her, and get one of them in the mail. There. Let's see. Bring that back out. Cutout. Can't remember what I said that was. I thought you could put millimeters in there. I guess not. What did I say that was? We'll have to remeasure that thing. It's gonna get mad talking about I'm gonna cut through it, but I didn't have the material set that thick on my original setup. I didn't go quite down as far as I thought I was going to on the surfacing. So that'll be all right. Okay, calculate it. Oh, no suitable vector going up on the keyboard. Yep. Yep, got my tabs. Now let's save that. Let's cut out. Get G sender back up here. And let's make some more noise. Start it, slow it down to start with. Now you can sit back and just watch the cat.
the longboard controller. I am running the super longboard. I'm gonna have to 3D print one of those gadgets to hold my seat dial still on the computer router. Speed is something to change on it. Yep, went a little too deep on the final pass, that's all right. That's actually my biggest seller right now. But I sold 2 of them today. Not sure about the spindle yet. So I still swap this out periodically for my plasma cutter. I'm not sure how that'll work out. A fancy dust collector. You never have to worry about your feet hurting when you're standing in the shop, as long as you got 3 inches of dust on the floor. Been training for an hour and a half. There's the fluid out. There's the steel cell circuit one side. There's the full patch on the middle side. We got one tray cut out. Second tray's almost done. That's not too bad. Walk around looking for my foot. Let's get that over there. Little bitty nick in it, not bad. I'm just saying that out real fast.
stop it right there because it's done. Wrapping this rascal out of the way. Couldn't ask for no more better. So my screw heads are wearing out. One of these days I'm going to break down and buy me another piece of MDF so I can redo my spoil board and start using my clamps again. Firewood. All right. This will probably get a little bit loud. We'll start off with a 60 grit. We're going to work our way up through the grits. I'm going to get out if I plug it up. Yeah, I'm done with the CNC. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the controller. Tops and bottoms usually okay. You got to make sure you really hit that edge really hard when you're using something like the Hog or the Beast, because it does not leave a good finish. If you're pocketing out with it, the surface will be okay, but the edges, it'll tear them up and make them look really bad. But that's what it's for, removing material very fast. It ain't there for making pretty cuts. That was a 60. I'll step up to the 80 because I'm not going to skip any grits. 80. I'll move on to the 120. And I'm going to stop on this one with a 240. I don't usually go any further than the 240. Although I got up to 600 in here. You can go on up to the grits if you want to, but if you, I got 320s, let's see, 230s. Oh, that's 320, sorry. This one, couldn't see the number because it was 240. I don't go any higher than a 240. Sometimes if you polish this sucker down too smooth, it will hinder it from taking any of the finish. I don't plan on staining it, but I am going to clear coat it. I'm going to take one of my old 220s and I'm just going to do some hand sanding in here. Or maybe I'll just get a new one. Hand sand it, park it up just a little bit. That bow bit does a really good job at making a smooth finish. I want to make sure I knock off the sharp edge right here at the top. And inside the shade pocket. And inside the socket pocket. I'm going to step outside real quick and get this real fast. No, I'm not. I don't have any clear coat out here. This clear coat is missing its spray lid. So I'm going to have to go back up to the basement and get some more clear coat. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on finishing these up. I'm not going to subject y'all to watching me sand all 3 of these down. But that's all there is to it. Put a little socket night light in there. And there will be the finished product as soon as I get it clear coated. I want to do some more 3D carves this weekend. Oh, I got dust all over this one. This is the one I done a couple weeks ago. But I want to do some more of these 3D carves. I got a long piece of cherry in the floor. I got a bunch of 3D models I want to get carved up. So y'all stay tuned and watch for those. Appreciate y'all for joining me today. And maybe we can catch you next time. Y'all have a good one. Oh, I'm sorry. On these, where's the can at? It's missing the spray tip. I don't like doing a lot of stains. I like using the natural wood here. Cherries, oaks. I like that natural color. So I don't usually stain them a lot. I just use this clear coat right here. And I'll probably use about 4 coats of this, 4 or 5 coats. And I'll make that sucker shine like a glossy finish. I'll spray one time. I'll go back over it with some 240. And I'll spray it about 3 more times. And it looks like a piece of glass. So that's what I'm using for a finish. All right, I do appreciate y'all for stopping by. And maybe I'll start up another one this weekend with a 3D carve. Y'all have a good evening.